What's up, everyone? It's Antonio, and in this video, I'm going to be breaking down some of the new AI editing controls that are supported inside of ChatGPT and Codex as of 2026. I'll show you how to use them, and we'll break down some use cases. So here we are looking at one of our client brands. We have our agent that has just ran and generated 10 winning ads. Now, a typical use case is we have another revisions agent actually perform revisions based on client feedback and automatically trigger in a loop. However, sometimes just the necessity to do things manually can be valuable. So inside of ChatGPT, they built out and extended some of their image generation tools. So all you have to do is after you've generated in a chat, go into the image that you want to actually edit. And you can see at the top these three options. You have commenting, I remove, and resizing. Main two ones that we're focusing on are the commenting. So comments are useful for tagging different parts of the actual image. And what this is going to do is actually going to specify the specific pixel location on the screen attached with your comment, which is really useful. So say you wanted to add another, so say we wanted to add some social proof, which is more than appropriate here for this ad. So the three changes are adding more social proof, customer review icons, a 30-day money back guarantee, and also improving the change comparison. Now, this can also be really useful for creating multiple variations of, say, a winning ad. But once you have your comments done, the specific pixels and the location of them on the image, so what's really valuable, it does that automatically. And it'll take about 30 seconds, but we'll come back and we'll look at the result together. ChatGPT. So the cool thing too is if you use Codex, it will give you multiple variations. You can also provide it more of an evaluator criteria. You can specify the benchmark or standard for what you're looking for. And in this case, with winning ads, we want to stack conversion assets to really appeal to the viewer, right? Making sure that we're aligned with their pain points, using personalized messaging, as well as engaging content elements to get them to take action on our ad. We're going to continue to use some of the editing tools. I'll show you a few more use cases here. So say we want to remove something that we weren't happy with or want to change something, then we can simply draw over it and then it will automatically specify removing. So the second one is just purely removing things, and that's going to be helpful if you have multiple batch generations of images. You can quickly specify what you want removed across multiple variations. So the trick is to do this in tandem and have a workflow to where you pump out, say, 10, 15, 20 first initial variations with different ad layouts, all high quality, of course, but then going through the editing tool in a session, whether it's 15, 20 minutes, you're going to be able to get a lot more out of this by going in and using these three tools. So the resizing is just mainly for your file. You can also specify, like, try to give me 3 variations to pick from based on that comment. And then another very powerful use case too, you can go in and then leave comments that way. As you can see here, it's really helpful. Here I also specify generate me a few variations of this improved with the CTA buy-in, 5-star reviews icons, right? So I'm just specifying different conversion assets that I want placed on the screen, but this takes like less than 10 seconds. And the idea is to stack these up so you have multiple revisions. And then within a 15-20 minute session, based on the initial generations that were done automatically, you can get even better outputs, right? For this one, we can go here. We took a comment and then we also wanted to generate a few variations based on this comment too. Examples here, we have the examples that we just went through prior, where it just made a nice, more clean 30-day money back guarantee badge that I definitely like way more than the original one. It gave me 3 variations just as I asked for. And that's the power of this. So not just doing one at a time and waiting to see responses, but doing it in bulk and knowing how to rapidly submit highly accurate reviews and revisions, and then getting the AI to do the tedious work. This is going to be able to basically be your graphic designer. Of course, you can add in a skills and you can have in more context for improved outputs. You could even provide references if you have, but this is the most basic and super powerful workflow that can generate winning ads as well as high quality variations with the human gate and human taste in the loop. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But it's Antonio. I will see you guys in the next video. And if you found this video valuable, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Peace out, guys.